All right, if you guys are watching this for the first time, welcome to the Electric Kame Pokemon channel. Electric Kame is really what I'm calling myself on a kind of a spin off of Dragon Ball Z, but regardless of that, I'm doing a lot and I haven't actually played this game in months, so I'm just going to show you my party. So we have my level 56 Golduck, who's level capped with Rocky Helmet attached. See her EVs all in attack. This is a personal throwback because Golduck was like literally one of my best on Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy when I was growing up. I was born in 1991, so shout out to all the millennials. And where is Golduck? I'm going to go ahead and bring you out. Say hi, Golduck. Golduck is just one of my favorites from, first gen, and I don't know if it's just because, like, it's such a cool version of, like, a duck that's actually capable of fighting and doing things, you know what I mean, as opposed to just, like, a regular duck, which, don't get me wrong, regular ducks are beautiful, but they're kind of boring after a while, right? But, like, Golduck is awesome, so I have Typhlosion here, level 55 as well. EVs, I'm focusing on defense EVs, still a ways to go with that. I'm at the Pokemon League, and I'm actually not at the point of beating this league yet. That's why I'm focusing on getting some of these Pokemon leveled up here. Charizard's already maxed with his EVs, and I have to be on, or her EVs, excuse me, and I have to be honest, I just kind of did random things with Charizard just to kind of, I don't know, like, look at the moveset here. You have Flame Burst, Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Fly. I like flying types. I am impartial, and I still think, they work for my playing style. Here's Mienfoo, leveled up, attack EV, essentially maxed out at 252, speed EVs at 188, and you see that attack at 134 here, compared to the rest of the stats at level 49 for this female Mienfoo that I have. So then we have Meganium, one of my favorites as well from my Pokemon Gold playthrough. I don't have that Game Boy or my cartridge at all. I wish I did just to see what I still had, but that thing is long gone. Maxed out on EVs, more so in attack, speed, and a little bit of defense. Moveset here, a little basic, more so really for like just kind of EV leveling up for me. But we have Petal Dance, Synthesis, Sweet Scent, and Nature Power. Don't really use Meganium for battling too much, but there are some scenarios where it's useful. And last but not least, we have my Unfezant at level 53. Attack and defense, obviously my EV speed is just a natural byproduct of the Pokemon. You see the defense EV is at 150, attack EV at 119, and the move set is Air Slash, Fly, Air Cutter, and Quick Attack with Big Pecs as the ability. I love flying types. I've always been able to figure out meta with them on my teams where I can kind of offset a balance there. So that's what I have in the party. Let's show you guys what I actually have in my inbox. Don't want to run into the wall, doofus, but I did that, right? So I have a bunch in here, and of course, because this is Pokemon MMO or PokeMMO, I go to the marketplace to get a lot of some of these. I've probably only caught a third of the Pokemon in my boxes. Most of these are from the marketplace that I just acquired. Obviously, some I can't unlock yet. You have Houndoom, Raichu up there, Starmie, Persian, of course. It's been so long. It's literally been, I think, 4 months since I played. I totally forgot what I was doing with some of these, but I think I'm really just kind of experimenting. It's been so long since I played Pokemon consistently that this current playthrough is like my most long-standing playthrough in like over a decade, so I definitely need to figure out where I was. I have Lantern and Scyther as well. Lantern is awesome. So fun. You see how I have the EV, Surf, Signal Beam, Discharge, and Aqua Ring. Can give you some problems there. Buffalont. You have Drugidon, Aerodactyl, of course. And you have Survivor. Or not Survivor. Superior. I don't even think I have an Arbok. I don't think I do. Dratini, Archeops. My box is like whatever, right? It's nothing special. That's the point. I'm experimenting. So what I was doing, I think, was training EVs for Typhlosion, and who else is... Typhlosion isn't max, Unfezant is Meganium. I think only Typhlosion? And Charizard, I'm just trying to get maxed out at level 56. Like Golduck is here. That's really what I'm trying for. Typhlosion, Charizard, Mienfoo, Yeah, for some reason, I think this is my party that's... I don't know if this is my party that's worked the best for the Pokemon League, but am I supposed to be... Yeah. This is what I... But regardless, we're going to move on here. So what I usually do, come into this cave right down the road, I go to my Meganium, and I use Sweet Scent, and a battle begins, right? And we get a horde of Mienfus. And essentially what I'm doing here, because I think one of my Pokemon have the XP brace or something, I can't remember, but I'll just do Surf with Golduck. Obviously this is a complete AoE attack here. I'm essentially drowning all those Mienfus. Unfortunately for them, it's a one-hit KO. We gain experience that will overlap Typhlosion and Charizard does. That's essentially what I do when I'm just trying to quick level my Pokemon up, because it's the quickest thing to do. You see, you're right into another battle, and another horde of Mienfu will pop up. I'll do Surf, and rinse and repeat. So I suppose this is kind of just a quick tutorial on how to level up your Pokemon quickly, and doing that while facing multiple hordes, obviously. This would be just one horde, but you guys get the point. Doing this over and over again. As you see, Surf for me works because of the AoE attack. You're essentially able to knock them all out in one turn, as you see. And oh, just for variety's sakes, I can go over to this side. Not like it matters at all. Actually, it could matter. I swear I feel like it matters, and I've seen people back and forth saying, oh, certain spots don't. But as you can see, it just appears at 13:24 Pokemon time, and this is just where Mienfu are popping up, which is great. I've been waiting for them. They haven't been popping up in my previous training sessions. So, as you can see, critical hits always work, but again, if you don't have to use a Golduck. You can use any Pokemon with an AoE attack like Golduck here, and you see we've just essentially gained for Typhlosion and Charizard 1800 XP just in those 3 battles. But as you can see, we still have about 5k to go for Charizard to get to his next level, and then Typhlosion still needs 5k. So we're still gonna have to do this probably another 10 times before one of them, well, between 5 and 10 times before one of them levels up, because we're getting, what, 643 per battle here? So, some quick maths, and I think since we all play, I would be surprised if anyone played Pokemon that, like, basic maths was, like, super complicated, because, like, I feel like the game constantly requires us to do stuff on the go, right? So, 656, I mean... So yeah, 656 times 4, I mean, that's over 2400, right? So, yeah, let's see where Charizard is now. Still 4200 XP? Am I looking at that right? Yeah, am I looking at that right? Okay, it's going down for Typhlosion, but not Charizard? And they both have experience share? That's confusing. Alright, let's try another one. We'll be running out of Sweet Scents here pretty soon. But I'm just going to do this for a little bit. And yeah, it's probably just the focus right now. So, and this works so quickly and well because Golduck Surf is just a strong enough attack. Yeah, 652 experience points. So Charizard's thing should be moving. Okay, now it is. Oh, I forgot. It was it was moving right the whole time. I misread it for a different number, or it's a bit delayed. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just gonna keep using Sweet Scents until it says she's ran out of Sweet Scents. Ah, you see here, we have a wild horde of Durants. Durant, obviously it's an ant. Like, why did I say Durant? Doesn't matter. Surf. Surf, surf, surf. We're just essentially drowning everything in this cave. All to level up our own Pokemon. It's kind of crazy, right? But 1,300 experience points. You see, I like the Mienfu better for the EVs, but I like the Durants for the actual EXP, because you see Typhlosion now 2,600 away and Charizard 2,200 away. So you can see that quickly. Just kind of doing this over and over, and no more Sweet Scents left for Meganium. So what I end up doing is just walking out of the cave, and you could fly back to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes I just don't feel like being lazy, and you get back up to here. What? It's an extra 15 seconds. Like, yes, I could totally fly, but sometimes I like to see if there's other like players out here just to see what their Pokemon, what they're doing. I should say with their Pokemon. Sometimes, obviously, people will be battling in this sector right here, so sometimes I like to actually take the long route just to see if there's anything going on.